So, Watch Hill proper, as you may have heard, we're opening hopefully first quarter of 2022. We're excited about it. It's a new concept that is not really been done around the country yet, especially not in Kentucky. So we're excited to bring the concept to Kentucky. It's a combination of a membership, public bourbon bar. It's focused on bourbon. We plan to have just a ton of bourbon. So, and just have a good time and celebrate, what's become Kentucky's signature industry. So we're just excited about Watch Hill proper coming to Norton Commons in Louisville, Kentucky here soon.
We are. We're excited. It's going to be a little different than your typical bar. We are going to offer different opportunities as far as teaching and learning and bringing people in to speak and to have tastings. People like George who have been doing this for a long time, and master distillers and industry people who can hold the attention of someone who wants to learn more about bourbon. So that's the exciting part. Of course, everybody wants a great wall of bourbon. We will have that. There's no doubt about that. It's a different concept. It's membership. It's in Norton Commons, but it's not exclusive. I mean, it's somewhat exclusive, but it's not totally exclusive. There will be walk-ups and that type of thing. So we're excited about it, man.
Well, you mentioned membership. But let's say I'm exploring, and I don't want to be a member just yet, so I want to see what's going on. So, but then I go, this is cool. How do I become a member, and what's that going to be like? What's the process?
So applications are going to go up on the website sometime first or second week of May, and so you can apply there. And we're encouraging people to apply early. We don't know how fast these are going to go. We're hoping fast, but they may not. But mid-June, June 15th is our cutoff to be a founding member. So there's some additional perks with that, which is on the website. But membership, really there's a few main things. So the first thing is reservations. So if you're a member, you can make reservations. So you're going to have a login when you become a member to the website that's going to give you access to memberships and a whole profile page and the back end of the website that's that's only can get in through members. And it also gives you access to the mobile app that we're going to have. So you can make reservations on both of those. And so if you've got a reservation, you get in. If you don't, if you're not a member, you're allowed to come.
Yeah.
You can come and just put your name on a waiting list, just like you do at every restaurant. And you come in and you're seated, in order that way. So that's the first thing is reservations. The second thing, 20% discount on all drinks. So if there's going to be member tabs, so you can put your drinks on your house tab that gets paid off once a month, and anything that's charged to that tab is 20% off. So you can buy your guest drinks, you can buy your drinks, you can buy cocktails, whatever, and it goes on there as 20% off.
Two things while you brought up that point, I want to make it clear. And it's not a thing that we raised the drink prices 25% so we could deduct 20%.
Right.
Josh has been saying the whole time that he wants to, keep it to where we're as good a price as anywhere in town. Mm-hmm. So it's not going to happen. The member benefits of the club will be great benefits. You're going to be able to get a fantastic pours at a great price. The second thing, to kind of give you a visual, if you are a member or non-member, we have a room that we're calling the fermenter, and it's basically like you would be on the Tonight Show. It's the green room. Mm-hmm. It's kind of the waiting room, making sure your table, your chair, everything is prepared. You'll wait in there, have a full bar in there. Well, it'll have a nice bar. Now, I don't know that it'll have everything that the big bar is going to have, but it'll have a nice selection. So if there is a wait, you will be able to have a cocktail or a pour there. So you'll wait there, and then your hostess will take you to your seat. So that kind of gives you a little bit of a visual of what we're thinking. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I wanted to make sure that the 20%, because that's a
Right.
standard comment. Well, you're going to take off 20%, but you jacked it up an additional 25%.
Yeah,
That's not the case.
Yeah,
it's,
right.
It's not going to be the
Right.
case.
It's going to be 20% off.
It's going to be a really
what
good
it
deal.
is.
A legitimate
Of
20%
legitimately
off.
20% off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
I mean, it's member supported, right? So we don't need to gouge everybody, you know. And
Yeah.
so that's just not the idea.
Yeah.
The idea is, you know, we're doing this to have fun like everybody else.
Yeah.
So when you come in, you don't need to try to scan the menu to try to find something that's priced good. They all should be priced good.
Okay.
You know, so from that standpoint, so. And then the third thing about membership, the third big thing is what we're trying to line up is the barrel picks. So we know that's the new hot thing. You know, Pappy is kind of fading into the background to barrel picks. You know, and barrel picks.
That's actually true.
People enjoy going to a distillery, picking a bourbon out of a barrel, and then, you know, telling about that experience. We are working as hard as we can to line these up for our members, to be able to buy these, to be able to go on these experiences, and to be able to do that. I don't know that every member is going to be able to go every year, but we're going to try to make that happen, and just give these guys and girls just access to distilleries that a lot of people don't have. Right.
Give me a visual of walking into your place. What am I going to see?
So you're going to walk in the decor right now. I mean, obviously we don't have that. We learned a lot from going to these places, and we've looked at hundreds of pictures, and just to kind of expand on what we're thinking. You know, a typical, you have this vision of a bourbon bar is oversized leather chairs and
Okay.
couches, and the well, right here, this
Yeah,
room that
yeah.
we're in right here looks a
Yeah,
lot like.
bingo,
I mean,
bingo,
I'll
yeah.
take this room right here as a great reference
Yep.
to what we're trying to go for. Great woodworking and that type thing. Bottles everywhere. You want it very vintage. You want it to be. You don't. You know, we're not a nightclub. It's not disco music
yeah,
and,
right.
and that type
Right.
of thing. We are more.
Thank God.
We're acoustic. We're acoustic guitar guy. Maybe in the corner. You know, with some blues or Motown or something like that, and giving it that full authentic feel. We can't specifically give you great details because we don't know. We know
Sure.
we have a vision, and
Sure.
we know what we want, and that's what we'll get, and we'll bring in the create what we have them. We have very creative people who will say, "Do you like this idea?" and Josh will say, "Well, no," and then they'll do this, and they'll go, "I like this," and so that's what it is. It's a lot of picking and choosing, and
Sure.
and that type of thing. So. It's fun, man. It's just the process of getting it rolling because we're just now getting into it. We have just finished
gonna
up
be-
the very basic of getting the place
Yeah.
right now. So now we're getting
Yeah,
to.
but it's going to be wow.
Whenever anybody puts something like this together, they have something in their head where they think about, okay, this is what we think our members are going to look like, what our typical membership is. So tell me about that.
Diverse, young, middle-aged, old,
Men, women.
men, women, you know, every background, ethnic background, every color. It's not a one-size-fits-all club. We don't want to make it like that. That's the point, is that we want to have, you know, we have in our membership package, junior members, we want to have some 25-year-old guys who already know how delicious bourbon is, and 30-year-olds that already know. We're going to have plenty of folks our age. You know, it's not going to be a problem, and we like that. Women, listen, when I do these tastings and teachings and that type of thing, women are pushing this industry. Women are pushing the industry.
Yes.
The day of a woman drinking a pink drink is over.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still out there, but you're more apt to see a woman with an ice cube and a bourbon. So all backgrounds, all ethnicities. I mean, we want it to be very, very diverse. And that was kind of the point. We've talked about it, Josh and I have, on numerous occasions. We don't want it to look exactly,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like that. It's not a one size fits all.
Perfect. All right. So we want to make sure that we've got lots of bourbon lovers in the club.
That's right.
and because that's what we're there for, right?
Absolutely.
So here, and it's kind of funny. Here I'm saying that's what we're there for. You know, I'm not a member yet, but I keep saying that's what we're there for. So
Part of the team now,
I
George.
guess I'm going to have to be a member here. That'll work out. So we'll make sure we'll make sure that happens.
Yeah. If you want to be a part of it, you know, apply for membership. We'd love to have you. Just you know, if you're not interested in membership, we hope you come by one day.
Absolutely.
You know, we've got a whole bunch of announcements coming up in the next months to come, so we're excited about all those. And as we get them set in stone, we'll release that information to the public. But you know, we've just got a ton of stuff coming. It's going to be a blast. We're just trying to have fun.
Absolutely.
Well,
I mean, that's
yeah.
the bottom line.
Yeah.
We want to have fun. We
Yeah.
want our members to have
That's
fun.
excellent. That's excellent.
And if it's not fun, then we're going to shut it all down.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You know, why do it if it's not fun?
Yeah.
So
So that's the bottom line.
Guys, thanks for
Excellent.
watching. Hopefully we answer your question. And wherever this is posted, they always have a little comment section. So if you have a question, right there, we'll answer.
absolutely.
Thank you guys. We appreciate it very much.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate being here with y'all.